Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I haven't been on for a while. I missed you guys. My name is Ketra or Katura, whichever way you want to say it. And I'm here today. I want to make a video with makers of mixed media art and artists. And it's a group on Facebook called by Mariah. So she heads the group, and there's some wonderful moderators and a lot of artists that post on there. So I encourage you to make it over there to their Facebook group. It's a wonderful community. So this is going to be Makers Creative Collab 2024 Over the Rainbow. So they do, over there on Facebook, they do creative collaborations where they put prompts and color combo. You can sign up for swaps. So I am going this month to do the marches over the rainbow. And I was inspired, well, I really wanted to get a video out. There's been a lot going on, and I can explain all that as we move along into what I'm going to do. So I wanted to shout out to Darcy's Misadventures. Hi Darcy, if you're watching, thank you for the inspiration. You should go check out her channel. I will link her channel and all the other people that I've talked about in this video in the description below. So basically you can interpret this any way you want. Obviously, as artists and creatives, that's what we do, is we do our own interpretations, of course. So this is going to be a book that I got inspired by through Darcy, and she did this little waterfall book, and she did the rainbow colors. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to try a waterfall book. Also, I really encourage you guys to go over to PM Artist Studio. They have videos. They are live Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So here is their thumbnail if you want to find them on YouTube. I love watching them. That is P for Patricia, M for Mariah, and they're a mother-daughter group, and they do all sorts of fun art. Sorry about my doggies. They're drinking the water. So here is the waterfall book, my interpretation. Now I just used some cardboard that I had on hand. Darcy did some 9x12 like scrapbooking cardboard or paper. And so, I mean, obviously if you do this, you want to figure out which way you want to turn it. If you want, I think I originally am going to do this for a flip. But anyway, the theme is over the rainbow. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because this is just the cover for all the colors of the rainbow. And Darcy did like a circle. So let me just show you. I acquired these stencils from a friend, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use them. I was almost going to just ship them off to Goodwill or God's Storehouse or some charity shop. But I was like, whoa, they've got all these cool edges. So I have a folder of these, probably older, like card making, scrapbooking things, you know. So I thought these have cool edges if I can incorporate them in my books. I just wanted to show you. I just went ahead and did this edge. I also wanted to tell you the measurements in case you're curious. So the first one, I kind of folded them as I went along to get the measurements instead of measuring and then using my scoreboard. So this first flap is about 2.5. So I just put my card on here and scored it. If you don't have a score board, you can just use a bone folder. Sorry guys, I gotta take this call. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. I do apologize. Okay, so first flap, 2.5 inches, 3 inches for the score line, 4.5 for this one, 5.5, and that was it. Okay, so again, if you don't have a scoreboard, what I used to do is take a ruler and, I don't know, kind of a, if I had one of these, or I did, I don't know, like a ballpoint pen, the cap, and I used to just kind of score my papers that way before I got anything like this. Okay, so you may have noticed some writing on here. This book is for me, so I just wrote some blessings on this book, because for me, my interpretation of the rainbow is God's promises to humankind. And you can find that story in the book of Genesis. So to me, for me, the rainbow means God's promise. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these out. But I also wanted to let you know that I did finally got a gel plate. Yay! And I finally ordered my first set of stencils with PM Artist Studio. I will link their website too. They have really a great selection of stencils. It was really hard for me to pick some. So, but anyway, yeah. For now, since I'm new to gel plating, and I will insert the video of my gel plating. So I went ahead yesterday and just did the colors of the rainbow. So I did red. The heart is just, when I used to make stickers, it was just the skeleton of the sticker paper, which barely lasted towards the last of my print, because it was like, what do you call that, sticker paper? Anyway, it didn't last very long. That's why you want to get proper stencils. But if you don't have proper stencils, you can also cut them out on file folder, which I did here on my silhouette. These don't last very long either, but they'll do in a pinch. This is Yeshua HaMashiach, well, Jesus' name in Hebrew. So I started off, well, anyway, it's a long story, but I'm still learning about my gel plate. So I did my red, and I had to mix colors, so that took a bit. My orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo-ish, and violet. So these are my papers. I'm going to glue them down. I did think about actually gel plating on the cardboard, but I am not real proficient in gel plating yet, so I thought I would just start this way and glue them on. So I am going to just cut my waves here, and in the meantime, I won't have you suffer through all of cutting, so I'm just gonna take my scissors and be as exact as I can. But as we all know, nothing is perfect, and you just cut along the best you can here. So this will be the first like wave or rainbow. I don't know, I just kind of like this wavy design for my front cover, for the front, which is, it's a little short, but, and then I have this up here to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these off camera and show you what it looks like, and then we'll start gluing. Now I do realize I only gel printed one paper to cover this large sheet. I didn't quite think that through. I'm thinking next time if I do something like this, you know, that's what long hauls are for. If you're into gel plating, I just kind of figured out what the point of it was. But anyway, so if you're gonna cover and you're using your gel prints and you're just new, maybe make sure to do a couple, but I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, I'm back. It's kind of cool. It looks like waves or scales or something, but anyway, I like it for what I want to do. So I went ahead and wrote down on here, red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, wait a minute, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. I don't know. Anyway, so I kind of thought this through a little bit. So let's start with the red. Let's get the rest of them out of the way. So we know this part is red, but if we flip it over, we want to put red on there too, don't we? I had to cut it down because these papers were a little bit wider, because I didn't want to fuss with I kind of just wanted to use as much as I could of this paper and put this on the front and then wrap it around and then figure out what I was going to do with this part. So that's what I'm going to do for now, is I am going to glue this one on. I'll do this one on camera. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this in center. I'm just going to cut this around. So life has been very interesting for me lately, and that's why I haven't made too many videos. And again, I miss making videos. But I've got probably 4 art craft markets to get ready for. I'm also teaching a beginner's junk book, how to make a junk journal class on one of those. So I'm very thrilled to be invited to do that. So I've been working on that project, plus making art and journals to sell. So I've also, my husband and I took in a girl. Her name is Ashlyn. So I used to work in the schools. I used to be a school librarian, and before that, a tech teacher for the littles. And then before that, I was a paraeducator. And then before that, I was a social worker, and I worked with drug addicted, alcohol, and mentally ill people for about 15 years. So anyway, back to the story. I met Ashlyn when she was in 5th grade, and you know, kept in touch with her here and there. And we decided to, we didn't officially adopt her or anything, but we are basically just trying to be good mentors. She's living with us now. She's a senior in high school and just got accepted to the Marines, so she'll be shipping out as soon as she finishes high school. So she's living with us. Our main goal is to keep her safe, to encourage her, to help her find her goals, and, you know, be good mentors. So after having my 2 boys that were in the military, they're both veterans now. I have 2 boys. One's 23, gosh, and one is 26. They both were in the Army. So we've been kind of empty nesters for about 4 years. And so if you raise children and know anything about teenagers, then you can feel a little bit of growing pains trying to get back into that. And plus, I raised 2 boys. I know nothing about girls, but honestly, she has been a joy to have. So that was going on since December. And then you guys are probably going to think we're crazy, and I apologize for the snoring dogs again. But we are going to help another family. They're going to move in with us. We've known them for a while. And I don't know about you guys, but the economy is just really bad. Prices have gone up so high, and I'm not sure how families are making it. Anyway, this particular family that we've known, and they come over all the time, they're going to live with us while they save up to buy their dream home. I know that may sound crazy, but we try to help out when we can. So basically, our house is situated that we have enough room. So the back part of the house, which is where I had to move the studio, is like a long L-shaped living area, and then there's the downstairs. So Robert and I, our living quarters will be mostly, of course we're all going to hang out and stuff, but we'll have our own space in the back side of the house. So half of the living room is my studio, which you see here. Oh my goodness. And then there's the living room, and then the other end of this like long rectangular room is for Robert to kind of tinker with stuff, play his guitars and stuff. And then we'll move our bedroom downstairs. There's no bathroom downstairs, so I had to buy a little porta potty thingy. I know. Anyway, so the other family that we are living with are going to be moving in. They will have the front side of the house. So that's where all the major bedrooms are, the kitchen, and the master bedroom and bath. So that is what we've been doing, is moving stuff around, clearing stuff out, shampooing carpets, painting, that kind of a thing. Stuff that probably needed to be done a while ago, but, you know, life gets in the way. So that is my crazy busy life. I am very blessed. You guys probably think, again, I'm crazy, we're crazy, but you know, we got to help each other out. And in hard times, you know, we may be seeing more people moving in together. Those are my thoughts, my opinions only. So anyway, guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Are you guys as busy as I am? If you are, I wish you good stuff being busy. Okay, so I'm going to finish cutting that out for my red. And then I'm going to go along because I got to be mindful that this is the violet part and do that part violet. So I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. I think you guys kind of get the idea. And then you don't have to listen to my snoring dogs. Maybe you don't mind. If you don't mind, I appreciate you very much. You are my kind of people. Anyways, guys, I'll be back with you in a second. All right, so I'm back. And I went ahead and covered all of the different tiers for the rainbow. So then I have this part here, which I'm going to try something on camera I've never done before. I have this shiny, you know, this paper that you can get at the dollar store. So what I thought I'd do, I went ahead and traced the bottom here. Just thought I would try and see if I can use chocolate brown, chocolate brown on my gel plate and kind of just see if we can make it a sparkly, goldy, something. I don't know, I just want to try it. It's a new substrate to try. I'm sure I'm not the only person who's ever tried it. So here we go. I'll put the paint on here. Oh, have I used this before? Yep, I have. Okay. Do a little bit on the plate. I'll use my little roller here and see if we can't see what happens here. Might be interesting. May not do anything. I'm going to add a little more to the glitter paper. Maybe just side. Okay, need to put it more here. Now, I'm afraid it'll gloop into the crevices, orifices. And then if I take some tissue, okay, so I do have a piece of tissue from an experiment. Just do the other side. See if anything will come off. Okay, so it's not so gaudy. It's a little toned down. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out and just audition it, as Patricia says. Let's get the rest of this paint off of here. I did have my brayer off sheet here. Okay. And then we can just leave that on there and take it off in a minute. Okay. Let's cut this out and see what it'll look like. Because I do like a little bit of glitter, sparkle. Okay, overcut that bottom part. Oh no. Can always do it again if it doesn't fit quite right. Shall I zoom you in? Zoom you in and see what we think. Of course, I did it backwards, but oh, mercy. Okay, so I think I kind of like that. If we just bring it up here, I think that'll look pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and actually trace it the right way, because you can see I went this way. All right, I think it'll be cool. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, lovely. So let's just take this out. Went ahead and did it the correct way. So that's toned down. I guess I made my own gold sparkle because I didn't have any. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on here. And then I'm not sure. I know I have these inside. Let me show. Sorry, guys. These inside little doofers here to figure out what to do with these. I kind of want to do some colored pencil. Oh yeah, I meant to say to you. This was one of my other, I quite like this. Kind of looks like a poster. Let me zoom you out a little bit. There we go. But after this, my stencil got rolled up into my brayer because I made this stencil out of file folder. So this was the last pull, and I'm glad I have it. So I was thinking of putting it on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on the back, glue this on the front. Oh, yeah. So then here are some of my, what do you call them? Pulls from my, and maybe I can just collage them on the inside. Maybe do some different colors or something. I'm not really sure. They're kind of cool. Anyway, I'm not sure what to do. I'll have a think and be right back with you guys. Okay, lovelies, here is this and the back. So I was sitting here going, what do I do next? So I thought these make really good pockets if I might sew. It's kind of thick. I may have to hand sew it. I'm trying to find a tag or something. But if I put tags in here, kind of like what Patricia did with her book, I can actually write scripture stuff, scripture tags, you know? So I think that's what this book is going to become. So what I will do is this is just a base. Like the back is really, really nice. I don't think I need to do too much back on the back. I do need to like either doodle or make it pop. You know, there's definitely needs some more, but I like that this is the start of a cool little, I don't know what you would call it, a tag verse. Is it a folder? It's not really a folder. Pocket. There we go. This is a big tag pocket. So I'm going to work on this a little bit. Sorry for moving the camera on my table. I will show you the end result. So I'm thinking I might, since I have my sewing machine more available now, I think I'll just go and maybe do some stitching here once the glue dries. So I'll do some stitches, maybe. I don't know. I have to think about kind of really the design I want. If I just want to do like some doodle, like with black marker or something. I'm not sure. I want to embellish the tips a little bit without taking away too much of the rainbow color, but make all these pop. Maybe do some colored pencil. But I don't know. I'm going to sit and have a think. But so for the end of this video, I will do a flip through and explain to you what I did. That may be a few days from now, but for you, it will just be a second. Okay, my friends, it's been a few days since you saw me last. Seconds for you guys. So here is the finished. Well, it's not finished because I still want to do more colored pencil. It takes a while. So I had to do a few more jelly prints to do this flap. I'll just show you these flaps real quick. There's the green. So you can see I had to do another strip of something. And I still need to go over these in colored pencil. So that's going to take time, and you know, I don't really think it's a whole video worth of doing, but you can see here I started. I really had fun with the purple, but it took a long time to do that. And then I couldn't quite, I don't know what happened there, but I didn't do purple there. Maybe this is supposed to be indigo. And then here is the purple. So then here's the back. And then my front little glitter. So, and then here's the red. I started doing some red. And then, you know, after you do colored pencil for a while, you get a little burnt out and you gotta stop. So this is definitely a project that I'll keep on doing. So red, orangey, yellow. What am I doing? Yellow. Okay, so I initially thought I would keep this like this and maybe sew these and have pockets. But then I was like, no, I think I'm going to keep it as a waterfall flip. So I will definitely sew, probably do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch here, finish up my colored pencils, and create pockets and make tags for this waterfall book. So I wanted to thank everybody with PM Artist Studio. Those of you that stopped by and watched the video, thank you so much. I know I've been away for a few weeks. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for Patricia and Mariah and Darcy. Thank you for the inspiration. I hope this inspires you to get out and play if you have a gel plate or just colored pencils or paints or whatnot. So again, I will link all of those people in the description below, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day out there. Bye.